tales of something lurking deep in the sewers of Gotham. That's right, folks. Killer Croc. I've been on the hunt for a good deal on Killer Croc for quite a while. You know, I don't mind paying $20 for a figure. I don't mind paying $24 for a figure. But $40 is a little much. Go back to my time of growing up in the 80s and 90s when figures were $5 and $6 and $8. So when you get up in that realm of over $25, because when I got back into Masters of the Universe Classics, figures were $20 and then you paid $8 to get them shipped to your house. You know, you go over any more than, you know, to me, I was paying $20 for the figure. So you go more than that, it's hard times. So even if they are big size figures, it's still the one figure to me. So when I have to wait for the good deal on them. So I waited a long time to get the good deal on Killer Croc. And I finally found him the other day. I found him at 2nd and Charles, and I got him for $22. And that, my friends, is a steal on a $40 figure. So we're gonna pop open this Arkham Asylum Killer Croc figure here. And especially now that some more Arkhamverse figures are coming out from McFarlane. And we're gonna just take a look at him and see how he stacks up. Killer Croc is so heavy in the package. He's in there with something I've not seen in a long time, and that is twist ties. And there he is, Waylon Jones. Waylon is a crud face. There's Killer Croc, folks. And he's looking pretty rad. Pretty much like he looks in the Arkham game. And I don't mind it as long as he doesn't have the weird transition like in Hush, where he's mutated into like the lizard from Spider-Man with the tail and the weird nonsense. I'm usually fine with it. So I mean, just look at this skin representation with all these scales and everything. It looks good. Like I said, I'm just happy with any representation of Killer Croc that isn't the Jim Lee mutated head and tail from Hush. I mean, Suicide Squad was a little odd, but still I was just happy to see him represented in a film, which is something I never thought I would see. So he's really good. He's a little stiff. He's been in that box a while, but he can move, baby. I get that his legs were, of course, bent in the box, but they're going now. Rawr. You ain't even a contender, bub. Why did I say bub? He's not Wolverine. I always want to say bub. Like if I'm being Wolverine. Or like I'm being Wolverine. I always want to say bub with Killer Croc. It just seems like it's something he says. Does Killer Croc say bub? I feel like I've seen him say that in something. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing Killer Croc says too. I think it is. But anyway, that's how Killer Croc sounds to me. Yeah. Here's his back. Look at that. Now, he doesn't have much crunch there, but, I mean, he's a big size figure. At least he's not squishy. He's good and hard right there. He can twist a little. But the main thing is the size with this guy. So we'll talk about that just a little more in just a second. Here's his card. And then, of course, he comes with the stand. And I believe it will help him a whole lot more than it's helped my Man-Bat. Because my Man-Bat's feet have just went downhill. Man-Bat refuses to stand. And I don't know. If you have a Man-Bat, let me know if yours is just giving up. I have to kind of prop him on his wing. I still love him, but he just won't do his thing. So in comparison, I didn't bring Man-Bat out, of course, because he won't stand. But here he is next to Bane. And here's Clayface. So, you know, size comparison's about even with these guys. Clayface is a little smaller, but you know, if Clayface needed to, in your imagination, Clayface could be any size he needed to be. That's just his starter size. But as far as detail goes, Killer Croc is holding up just fine. I love the extra shackles on his ankles there, and along with his neck. That's really cool. But the detail and sculpting just on all of these guys is just amazing, you know. And you know, I still love this Mattel Batman. But like, look at this. Look what he's up against in his everyday life. Look what the Dark Knight has to deal with. This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous existence this man has to deal with. So Killer Croc, my introduction to Killer Croc as a Batman fan was Nightfall. Actually pre-Nightfall. I was reading when, I'm going to get the issues wrong, so I'm not even going to try to say the issues, but he was in a couple of issues around 91, 92, I feel like. I read a story then when he was back in the continuity after Crisis, and then the issue when he popped back up when Batman was trying to get Azrael off the system after the Sword of Azrael storyline, and Bane came to Gotham in the beginning. This is pre-Nightfall, and he basically broke his arms, and right in front of Robin and Azrael, and that was basically my introduction to Killer Croc. And then, of course, at the same time, he was in the animated series as well, which I always loved him on the animated series. I think Vendetta, great episode of the animated series. So, you know, just look at, I mean, this is a great stand-up of these two. Look at that hand. Like, look at that. I mean, right? Look at that. Batman's got his work cut out for him. He's just gonna toss this rinky-dink batarang at him. What are you gonna do? But anyway, Killer Croc, my thoughts, fantastic figure. I hate that it took me so long to get him, but, you know, I had to wait for the price to be right. And, you know, I waited it out. Sometimes you wait it out and you lose out. You just never get your hands on a figure. But sometimes if you wait it out, you get that $40+ figure for $22. And that's what worked out for me. So pretty exciting. $23 after tax. But pretty exciting day was my Friday. And when I got a hold of this awesome Killer Croc who's filling out my Arkhamverse. I've got him, and I've got a couple others I'm going to be talking about, and things are growing in my Gotham City area, my Gotham City shelves, and I'll be talking more about that. And I hope you're enjoying the content, and I hope you are having a great day. So enjoy your life and enjoy your toys. See ya.